Hey guys. Um, Health is never over. Wow. People make those commercials. Okay. These are obviously still brain chemical addiction genocidal operations. Well, because, we can all live the Lord's Prayer, but we all can't be Olympic gold medalists, right? You forgive debt and trespass, love one, and eternal faithful peace. You don't have to be excessive and compulsive. Get up at 5 in the morning and have some asshole like Whitey Kaufman have you throwing up your breakfast and then go to classes and say, here's how you math manipulate better than other math manipulators. Here's how you use linguistics to mentally and emotionally rape people better than mentally. Well, you see what I'm saying? Okay, and that's what's been happening. Okay, for since Sting wrote. A do, a da. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you do know he's a multimillionaire who sings songs to sold out venues for people that are, a lot of them are mass murderers that use technology and money to go. Okay, so they talk. People talking. They say nothing, and they mean nothing, right? And so when the ego takes over, the body, okay, when the mind through its selfishness and fear traps the soul in the body, okay, that's hell on earth, eternal wretchedness. Blaise Pascal, love him. Okay, and so you understand that, right? And so when you understand someone that's truly intelligent because he's humble, and this is not an overnight thing. I'm not, to him you were nothing but a plaything, not much more than an overnight thing. Do wah wah do wah. Okay, so I'm not being so. I have that song on my MP3. Anybody else like "Poor Side of Town" by Johnny Rivers? Yeah, it's a good one. Do I have "Mountain of Love"? I don't know if I does, man. But yeah, that's a good one too. Mountain of Love, a mountain. The only one they ever play for me is Summer Rain. Maybe I don't have Mountain of Love. Well, let's write those down too. Okay. Well, I want more options when I'm out in the barn listening to music. Poor Side of Town. And Mountain of Love. Well, if I go in there and record them down and put them up on my MP3, it's so nice, I want to hear the same thing twice. If I got them on there twice, then the likelihood of the rotation through the songs with the little patterns that they put in there, the algorithms they have on them might increase the chances of me hearing songs I would like to hear more, So, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it does. So, that's what I'll do. So I have to go through and get better quality recordings of and better quality recordings of Maxi Priest and Dwight Yoakam. Yeah, it's okay. You're right. It take a while. Yeah, because you people suck at NASA. You suck. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you think of me. I'm not even concerned anymore. No. Care? You guys are mean perverts and mass murderers that have brain chemical addiction and won't respect a beautiful person that's tried to save your own children from being trapped in your insanity. So, and stop Giannis Antetokounmpo from having to sell diapers and make diaper commercials because he's so good, so darn cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Right? Okay, we're all living the Lord's Prayer. Why do you need to sell diapers? Oh, we're living the wisdom of Solomon. Okay, give it a coin's need built to last. There you go. Okay, and the nicest thing about time is spending it with the people that you love and not being a brain chemical addict and giving 50 years of your time away. Go ahead and get the goddamn, he called a foul. I lost my fucking voice there. Hey, I cheated my kids. God dang it, that just hurt right there. My vocal cords are like, damn, It's harder being a yelling basketball coach than it is trying to sing like somebody who sings really good. Ah, that'll kill you early. Oh yeah, it will. Raising money to cure cancer. Okay. You don't think artificial general intelligence has access to the lady that well, it's not only that. Okay, the lady did the study, right? You don't think artificial general intelligence and quantum computing can do the study, okay? Study human biology and you see what I'm saying? And understand it maybe even better than that little lady that presented it to Congress that you guys shoveled it under the rug so you could you get the kickbacks from being Bernie Sanders from drug companies for healthcare and so forth. And so, her, well, like that. And Bernie Sanders is a Democrat. And Richard Milhouse Nixon is a Republican. But they all want to make money off of giving you drugs till you die and call it healthcare. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, and it's never good. Okay, it's just not good. Taking people's time away to abuse them with your indulgences is sick. It's eternal wretchedness, Blaise Pascal again. There you go. Considered the best mathematician in the world of his time. Can you understand why? And because his understanding of mathematics was humble, you cannot have a more superior perception of mathematics than his, right? Life's eternal, grace is infinite, share, care, given, of course, need, build to last. You can't mathematically understand the infinite essence and an eternal existence through the infinite essence better than them. You can just go, yeah, that's right. And same goes for quantum computing, same goes for artificial general intelligence, okay? Do not try to grasp the infinite with the finite, it'll only drive you mad. So the technology will go, okay, can't keep it in a box. Okay, Parsons was right, trying to explain it to his wheel when I was a kid. Where are you going to keep it? Okay, on a table. Where? Okay, on a planet. Where? Okay, and then a planet in the universe. Okay, and then you're going to write that down and put it in a book, and then where are you going to keep the book? On a table. Where? And then where are you going to keep the table? On a planet. Where are you going to keep the panel? In a universe. And lolly, oola, lolly, golly, what a day, right? And so, love goes on and on. Yeah. Okay. And that's not necessarily so. Okay? If you screw everything up and the sun goes supernova and it revolves into a black hole, time keeps it Neil deGrasse Tyson, time don't exist there. It does not exist. There's no love. There's no cantaloupe parties. No strawberries. No cutie lips kisses. No clap cookies or Kringle Bells. No. Son of a biscuit eater. Right? Well, they don't grow up and be assholes. They grow up and they have little cuties and then they end up selling diapers on TV. Okay, make it stop. I'm working on it. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so it's so nice. I want to hear the same thing twice. Zion daughters, roots rocking, his roots rocking, roots rocking. One of me and Brian's favorite songs during my military days. I was in the military. Yeah. Okay, and so anybody else like roots rocking? You should. I don't sing it as well as he does. Go listen to Aswad, means black in Arabic. Roots rocking. Just one more dance with you, a little woman are you. It's so nice. I want it. It's just fun to sing. It is, man. I want to hear the same thing twice. Yeah, it's a very good song. And he also does a very good job on Rebel Soul with Mercy, Mercy Me from Marvin Gaye. Because Strummy's got a real, whoa, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. Yeah, look at all this overcrowded land. How much more abuse from men can it stand? And they got the saxophones, they got the horns and stuff. It's good, but with a little bit of a reggae vibe. It's good. Yeah, Brinsley has a lot of good songs on that album. You got In My Father's House, Rainfall, Sunshine. Shoot. Brinsley Dan also sing, God, he has good songs too. I like him. Yeah. What does he sing? His are a little bit more Protestant tunes. Drummy, he's more the Mr. Loverman, Drummy. Mr. Loverman, Drummy. He's Mr. Loverman, yeah. Brensley Dan, he's more the preachers, you know. African children, they're living in a concrete situation because he was upset. It's a lover man too. And then the kids, they live in a concrete cubicle, and they're living in a high rise. Them living in a low rise, and when it rains, the children can. And don't you know it smell now? You know, so they're living in poverty and they're living in filth and disgusting stuff. So that's love too. It's just a different kind of way of expressing love. It's like, man, you're hashing our buzz at the party. If you have sex, like Drummy said, and they're not going to live the Lord's Prayer, you're going to be living in a concrete situation, African children, and you can call it eco all you want. It's not true. If you build something right, share it right, make sure we all have it if we need it. And if we don't need it, why you want it? Hey, I like Manuelito too. Okay, do you understand? Barboncito, you guys don't want to talk to Barboncito anymore. He gets very grumpy, okay? But I like him. Well, I really like him. I wasn't sure if I did. He didn't want to talk. Okay, and then when I got him after watching more, what's the name of the show? Dark Winds? Andale pues. I'm like, God dang, I see why you like. He's a good friend, Manuelito. Mm-hmm. Okay. They don't always agree about things, but their faith is similar. And it's hard to agree because, well, if we deal from this way, this will happen. Well, so it's very difficult. Okay, so when you're trying to be a righteous, faithful person, you're surrounded by sinners. How to deal with the sinners is a very difficult situation. African children, they're living. You don't get roots rocking. You get very little roots rocking if you're living in a concrete situation. So get the fuck out of LA. There you go. And so, but you got to be cool, right? Very cool music. Actually, lots of cool music. I'm the friendly stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? I'm your vehicle woman. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. I do have that on. That Ides of March. I have that on my MP3. I haven't heard it in a good month. Sometimes it's a good dialogue, but I do have it. I also have they from Canada. That really freaked me out. I thought they liked from LA. One fine morning when I wake up. They got really, Canadians really got into a lot of music that they played in, you know, like in the American Southwest, and they had all this horn section, all this stuff, and it's like, that sounds like a Mexican band from freaking from LA. No, they're you know, a band from Canada. Get the fuck out of here. Lighthouse, yeah. And on that morning when I wake up, I have to sleep out. Yeah, we'll fly, yeah, we'll fly. You ever heard it? It's a good tune. You haven't heard it? I have it on my MP3. I just hadn't heard it. A Good Month of Sundays and Guitar Go. Well, you know. Nessa Massa. I think that they got control of the technology, and thus they have control of me. That's what I think. I think they think that. You think they think? You think they think they're thinking? And I think that I'm Silas and French Frankfurt's girlfriends? No, I don't think that. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Why are you at the bar? Why are you getting drunk? Oh. Do you need to get drunk? No. Let's get the brother-in-law there. Let's have him take a couple of dives into the cold lake. Okay. Let's go from briefs to boxers. And let's give it time. And then we'll do it. You don't arrange babies. You don't arrange marriages. Allah decides. Now let's go eat, right? Taking matters into your own hands is being selfish. Okay. But share, care, giving, course, be built to last. Yeah, you can only have holy covenants with people that love people. And they're not lucky. There's no such thing as luck. Okay. Gosh, man, Barbra Streisand. 1967. I did not know when Nat King Cole passed away. But the thing about it is he did People from Funny Girl. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, it's Nat King Cole. People who love people are the luckiest people in the world. And with one person, one very special person, no more hunger and thirst. But first be a person who loves people. People who love people, they're the luckiest people in the world. The Capaloo song? Yeah, I heard the Capaloo song, but that's not Nat King Cole. That's Nat King Cole with another comedian singing, with a comedian singing. Yeah. So okay. Well, I had to pay the bills. So like you haven't heard Capaloo. Okay, I heard it. Okay. They wanted it to sound good. Well, yeah, and it's Nat King Cole. It's not the best song in the world. It was going to sound good, but he had to pay the bills. I get it. Okay, so everybody, yeah, he had his Robert De Niro movie. What's Robert De Niro doing in that movie? He had to pay the bills. Oh, son of a bitch, we suck again. Okay, it happens. Haven't you seen it? Like Bobby De Niro in this film? I thought it would be good. It's terrible. What was wrong? He had to pay the bills. There you go, Capaloo. Okay, that's Capaloo all over again. There you go. Okay, so what's a good movie? Camera 1, Camera 2. It's So Easy to Fall in Love, Daddy. Cantaloupe Party's a good movie. Younger Than Springtime, yeah. Saving Amy from having her trachea crushed by our sofa bed. Kidding Buck Wild. We both laughed, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't think about it. I know. I used one hand to stop the couch from crushing her and the thing, and then grabbed her with my other arm. Okay, I was probably back then I was about $175, and Amy was probably about 230. Okay, and I held I didn't even think about it. I didn't do the math on it until after, guy picks up car, and that's just kidding, but I had to lift my weight and her weight, but with my, because it was on the back of the thing of the bed, and I scooped her up and grabbed her back up, and we both sat and laughed, but we didn't understand the gravity of the situation. Yeah, I'm stronger than Kelly, yeah. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah. I never thought, I didn't think about it. I'm not a scientist that spies on my house and goes, oh, well, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. What was really impressive was when I got swallowed by the hide-a-bed when I was drunk at senior party night, and it shit me back out. That was funny. Had Amy Whalen almost peed herself. She was laughing so hard. That was hilarious. I was sitting on the couch and Mike pushed me off, and it was in hide-a-board form. And next thing I know, I fell, and I got ate by this couch. I'm looking at the inside of a couch, and then it falls back down. Wham! And it shot. The bottom part flipped under, so the couch flipped up, but it shot me back out. It was hilarious. The couch ate you in a second and then shit you right back out. Yeah, must not like beaners. That's my friends. It's funny. Yeah, I was like, that's funny, guys. Yeah, okay. Amy was crying. She was laughing so hard. She was like, that was hilarious. I was like, yeah, it was. I can't remember which friend pushed me. They pushed me, and I went, shit. And fell into the couch stuff. Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. Oh yeah, it was funny. Yeah. Talking about the good old times, right? You guys, when you're living the Lord's Prayer and you inherit it and pass it on, okay, there'll be less getting drunk and falling into hide-a-beds. There'll be less having to save your wife from getting crushed, her head or neck crushed by a hide-a-bed couch because because that could crush her trachea. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Because Natalie was in the other room. Didn't want to, I'm that type of guy. Well, let's have sex out here. I'm more that type of person. I'm like, you can hear, but seeing is another thing. It's like, what was going on in there? Oh, nothing. I was just washing her hair, Nate. Just washing her hair. You know me. Yeah. No, but, oh, gosh, yeah, no. So, yeah. Amy goes through a lot of that stuff. What if he'd done and so she's so cute. It's like, you do know Raquel was 16 going on 17 then. Yolanda was 20, when she goes through my visions, and she can see things in my head. And I'm like, oh, she's hot too. That was fun. Yeah, she can do that. And I'm like, wow. It's like, oh, No, I don't want to see. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want. That's your movie between you and Kelly and whoever and whenever, wherever. I don't want to know. That's your movie. It's not mine. And it's just what she wants to see your movie. It's like, yeah. Why is that? Because she was into lots of voyeurism things and stuff like that. Because she was abused by people that spy on and me, stuff. Where me, I tried my best to reject them. And when I had to use pornography over a large portion of the last 10 to 12 years, I just said I'm not doing it anymore and had Amy help talk me through it. Because it's depressing. Pornography is depressing. No, I wasn't addicted to it. I would just use it like once a day to keep my prostate going so I didn't have it shut down from depression, from chemical poisoning and abuse through the NASA. I was not addicted. I would go watch it once, get it done, and go, God, I hate. And every time I would use it, I would say, I hate this place. Yes, that goes for Kim Kardashian pornography too. Because I'm not raging, and it's not my movie, and $1 million isn't real. Fuck. Okay. And the guy who had sex with Kylie. Yeah. She's so cute. The Jenner girls are very sweet. Okay. The Kardashian girls are a little bit more controlling, and stuff. Kim's not as much. Yeah, she is. They all are controlling. She can get to copy. They have a little bit. Kendall and Kylie are a little bit more, live and let live, and wanting to just, they're a lot. The dad's, one's a lawyer and the other one's athlete. And the athlete, I just want to do this to get what I need and then enjoy life. And the lawyer, you can't enjoy life because they're not going to let you. So Mr. Kardashian just succumbed to the fact that, I'm going to fight to the end. And Bruce Jenner was like, I did my Olympic hero stuff. Now I'm going to just try to relax and enjoy the rest of my life. And they won't let you do that either. That's horrible. I was watching, I don't know why, but I did watch some of the Keeping Up with Kardashians. I know why now. Okay, I get it. Okay, also. You still scared of me, Ryan Seacrest? I would not be scared of me at all. I'd be like, Obi-Wan's, I am not fucking I am not Sir Alec Guinness. I know I kind of look like Sir Alec Guinness, but you're our only hope. Apparently, at this time, it sure appears that way, yes. That I'm humanity's greatest hope. And Barbara Manatee's? No, that's just, people pretending to be Christians and selling products for money. Oh, yes, I am. Humanity's greatest hope, yeah. And I understand that. I've understood that since I was a little kid, and Jesus explained it to me when I was listening to Transistor Radio over Wackadoodle talking about the book of Revelation when I was trying to listen to Al Wilson and Maxine Nightingale. Right? These are the eyes that never knew how to smile till you came into my life. Do-do-do-do. And these are the arms that kept reaching for you in the middle of the night. Do-do-do. Don't anybody else like that? Show and tell, just a game I play when I want to say I love you, Earl. Thank you. Anyone? Bueller? Okay. And then, Suarez's favorite, he sang this girl. I have often heard you say you love me as a friend, but I love you more than anyone. You know I can't pretend no longer. I would give you anything. I'd throw my world away, but you don't want to hear that anymore. You want to hear me say, come on and lead me on. Come on and tease me all night long. Loving you, I know it's right. I'd rather be a fool of broken heart than someone who's never had a hard part of you. Obviously, she's never listened to Smokey Robinson. Taste of Honey's worse than none at all. Just kidding. No, we didn't make it, but we had a good time trying. And I couldn't please you, but the good Lord knows I tried. Lord's Prayer. Okay. Then everything else will work itself out, all right, We'll be living the Lord's Prayer. We won't be living in sin. We won't be having to fight like hell over what we want and denying everybody their needs. So if you get with somebody and it doesn't work out, you go, okay, maybe they can forgive us and find that we must have been out of our minds, right? You know what I'm saying? I thought I loved another, not you. How foolish. I thought the same too. Yeah. They both turned out to be the wrong kind. Oh, we must have been out of our minds. I can't twang as much as those two can twang. I got Texas, Tennessee genes in me and stuff, but I just not that twangy, y'all. I got a little bit of a twang in me. I can twang if I need to. I can do a pretty good Lefty Frizzle. And I was born in Saginaw, Michigan. I grew up in a house in Saginaw Bay. My daddy was a poor, hard-working Saginaw fisherman. Too many times he came home with too little pay. I got Tennessee and Texas up in here. I loved a girl. We loved Earl in Saginaw. I ain't never been to Saginaw, Michigan. My sister did live in Eaton Rapids, or was it Grand Rapids? It was Eaton Rapids. It's a smaller one, right? Okay, so it was Eaton Rapids, not Grand Rapids. Okay, my sister lived in Eaton Rapids for about 2 years. Yeah. Scott fell in love with her, and she ended up with Bob Zinkus. Yeah. Well, Scott was a really nice guy. Damn. She went in the military, and everything went to shit. Yeah. He was a really good dude. Yeah, he was. Scott was nice. They came to visit me at Pope, and I was like, oh, I like him. Yeah, he was really nice. He's a good. I'm sure Val will tell you that. Yeah, Scott was nice. He was younger than her. She was in her 20s, and he was like just out of high school. He was all strung out on her. And then she went into the military and ended up with Bob. And well, Bob's a jerk. Okay, Bob's still a jerk. Yeah, he is. No, he is. Bob knows he's a jerk. I love Jesus because he paid for all my sins. Okay, you love Jesus because he's going to pay for all your crap and then magically fix it in your head after you're dead, right? Okay, you're still a jerk, Bob. Knock it off. Okay. If you're going to love Jesus, stand up for the Lord's Prayer and give it to your kids who are cute and your grandkids who are very cute. Oh my God, they're so cute. It's not even funny cute. Okay? So you love Jesus, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. If you don't talk that bullshit around the grandkids. They're cute. And cute children deserve to live the Lord's Prayer. You know? And then I won't have to sit and talk to my sister and say, oh, no, Earl, I know Muslims that are really bad. And I know Christians that will vote for president and mass murder people over oil economies. Yeah, and then say I'm voting again next year because I want cheaper oil prices the next year. Okay. Park all your cars, bars, and wars. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer and love Jesus. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me. Okay, guys, I love you.